strongest characters in Elbaph. Alright, hear me out. First of all, power scaling should be for fun, alright? For me, I take power scaling for fun. So if you're the type of guy who takes power scaling seriously and will start some fights and all in the comments and all of that, please, this video is not for you. Because I'm just gonna rank based on what I think it is correct. And I probably might be wrong, I don't care about that, it's fine, we can argue in the comments and all. But if you take power scaling so seriously, please, respectfully, leave this video. This video is totally not for you, because I see a lot of guys on X and all of that, they take power scaling religiously, bro. So for me, I just take it for fun, and I even barely talk about power scaling. So when I talk about power scaling, this means I just want to have fun, okay? So let's have fun, and let's rank the top 5, and hear me out, write in the comments your top 5, you don't even have to agree with me, okay? So write in the comments your top 5, the strongest character in Elbaph. I might not agree with you, okay, but I'm definitely gonna respect your opinion, alright? It's not something so serious, bro. Oda can do whatever he wants, okay? Alright, so starting with number 5. First of all, I really wanted to say Summers, but when I thought about it, I thought like, I don't know, I feel like the Holy Knights, they're kind of the type of guys, they are powerful, but they have the type of power that can control some stuff, that can do some like missions, they can do the duties that Emo or the Grossi wants them to do, but they shouldn't be specifically so strong like a top tier, they might be, yes, a top tier character, or I'm not gonna say all of the Holy Knights like a top tier character in terms of strength and power scaling and all, but I would say yes, some of them might be on top, like Shamrock and Garling, like back then when he was a Holy Knight and all. But for me, the Holy Knights, they have the type of powers that can make them do whatever the Grossi and Emo wants them to do. Like they have these type of powers, like the Thorns with Summers, that he can control people, and when you want to protect the people that you love, you can, because he's using the Thorns based on who do you love and all of that. And with the dragon guy killing him, his devil fruit is basically so creative, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's so strong, okay? I hope that you understand my point, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that the Holy Knights are a top tier characters in terms of strength, but they are definitely like one of the top, okay? I hope this makes sense. So I was gonna put Summers in number 5, but when I thought about it, Zoro is in number 5, alright? And with number 4, you know what? I thought about it a lot, okay? So the conclusion that I came up with is that number 4 is Shamrock. And hear me out, okay? I know Shamrock, you probably would put him in like a top 2 or something like that, and some of you are putting him already in the like the strongest character that have appeared in Elbaph arc, despite the fact that he's gone and all of that, okay? I'm just saying that the characters that have appeared in this arc, alright? I know some of you guys would even put him in number 1, but when I thought about it, the other 3 characters, okay, let's say I'm gonna now move to number 3 and explain why did I put Shamrock on number 4, okay? So let's move to number 3, and number 3 is Loki. And hear me out, when I thought about it, alright, first of all, we've seen Loki from the previous chapter and the chapter before that, we've seen his powers, and we've seen just some of his powers, and basically, we realized that he was protecting the kids. Okay, in that tree, when Gonku was trying to make them move to that road, when she told the Holy Knights, and then we realized that she was moving them, I don't know, to the ship or whatever, to kidnap the children, and now we realized that Loki wasn't just striking randomly and all of that. He knew for a fact what was happening in there, okay? In the Sun Realm, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So this means he has a tremendous power when it comes to observation haki, okay? And this is the very first thing we've seen from Loki, and based on the fact that he is the strongest, and he is the Prince of Elbaph, the kingdom that no one has ever, like, dared to fight them for, I don't know, for centuries. Nobody has ever dared to fight them. And Big Mom for a fact said that if her daughter Lola married Loki and had Elbaph as one of the alliances of Big Mom pirates, she's definitely gonna be the king or the queen of the pirates, and she's gonna take it all. This means that Elbaph and the giants has the most, probably the most powerful like island, the most powerful system in all of One Piece, okay? We used to say Wano, but then we've seen the Wano, we've seen the samurai and all these guys, they're not that much. But the Elbaph giants, the warriors of Elbaph specifically, they are on top of this world, and they are probably the strongest thing you can ever, the strongest power you can ever see, or okay, probably the Ancient Kingdom or the whatever, okay? But in this world, in this time, in the Luffy era, let's say, they are the strongest warriors, okay? So this means Luffy is on top of these guys. And if Luffy has the Conqueror's Haki and the observation as we've seen, and he have the armament, of course for a fact he's gonna have it, okay? And the advanced Conqueror's Haki and all of these, if he has it, he's not probably gonna only be the number 3, he's probably gonna be even, I don't know, toe to toe with Luffy, okay? But for now, I would say, okay, let's now move to number 2 and 1. And for number 2 and 1, you can say the number 2 is gonna be number 1. You can say the number 1 is number 2. Really doesn't change the fact that they are the strongest. Okay, in my opinion, as I said, write in the comments your top 5. I would definitely respect your opinion. Okay, this doesn't change the fact that this is my opinion and this is it. Okay, for number 2 and 1, they are Luffy and Scopergaban. Okay, Scopergaban can be number 2. Luffy can be number 1. Luffy can be number 2. Scopergaban number 1. This is it, okay? This is my top 5. He's probably... okay, look. If Luffy eventually, when he masters the Gear 5 and all of that, because the only problem he has with Gear 5, that he gasses off, okay? In like 5-10 minutes of fighting with Gear 5, he's gassed, okay? This is the only problem that Luffy has with Gear 5. Once he masters it, once he can control the Gear 5 in a way that he can fight people that want to kill him, like Kaido, Akainu, these guys, Teach and all these guys, he's gonna be the strongest. Okay, so for now, based on what I've seen from Scopergaban when he was fighting Luffy and the advanced observation haki that he's had, and definitely Conqueror's Haki, because that attack was haki, man, because Luffy said it was haki, okay? When he took that key and wanted to attack Luffy, and we've seen that lightning like a haki, okay? I know some of you guys from X wants to make fun of that and say ulti, but this is different, bro. Luffy was saying it's haki before him attacking. You can't tell me the left hand of Roger while attacking the future kings of pirates. Even he told Scopergaban told Shanks that I want to see something from Luffy as a proof that he is the guy of this era, okay? So he's definitely gonna show some powers. He's gonna definitely like show off to Luffy, okay? So he used advanced Conqueror's Haki in my opinion, so he has it all. So he is so far the strongest in Elbaph arc, and Luffy comes number 2. Okay, and you can say Luffy number 1, Scopergaban number 2. This is so fine. Number 3, Luffy. Number 4, Shamrock. And number 5, Zoro, okay? And I explained why Luffy is number 3 and Shamrock number 4, because of all what I've said, him being the strongest in the Elbaph warriors and all of that, and him, if he has like Conqueror's Haki and advanced Conqueror's Haki and all of that, he is number 3. If not, you can put Shamrock number 3 and Luffy number 4, okay? But so far, this is my list. Scopergaban, Luffy, Shamrock, and Zoro. And this is it. Like I said, guys, write in the comments your top 5 and all of that. I'm gonna like and read every comment that you guys write, okay? And this is totally fine. You can put Zoro in number 1 and I'm gonna respect your opinion, okay? But it's just for fun, okay? And like I said, if you take power scaling seriously, please leave this video respectfully, because I genuinely don't want you here. Just watch some other stuff from my channel, okay? But don't leave my channel, okay? And thank you guys. See you next time. Mwah.